KCS Channel 29 presents Peninsula District Girls High School Basketball. The Kecoughtan Warriors hosting the Phoebus Phantoms. Hello everybody, I'm Tim Cole along with Bob Hintz and A.G. Womble, and we are here at Kecoughtan High School Gymnasium for tonight's game between the Kecoughtan girls and the Phoebus Phantom girls. And Bob, we kind of rushed things to get together here in time, kind of close quarters, but looks like on paper we got a real mismatch here tonight.
Yeah, well, it really is, because you got the second team in the district in Phoebus playing against Kecoughtan, who have really only got two girls that have been scoring all year. And if you can see in our picture, the gal that's sitting in the blue sweater, that's Dawn Paps, who is their #1 scorer, and she is has been sick for a week, and I talked to her daddy, and she will not play tonight. So you take 17, 18-point average away from a team that only has two scores, Tim. It's going to be tough. Mike Talon, of course, he says, I don't worry about the other team, I worry about my girls. So we got a chance here just before the tip-off. We have the umpire is Ruben Lemons, and the referee is Ruben Lemons, and the umpire is Don Pittard. The Phoebus girls are going to start Nikki Reed, number 10, Yolanda Keeler, 12, Tammy Boggs, number 15, Juanita Cook, 24, and Monica Hart, 42. And Kecoughtan is starting number 12, Roxanne Zur, 31, Felicia Irwin, 15, Felicia Kemp, 11, Tracy Turner, and 22, Rebecca Younger. And that's the way it's going to start tonight, Tim.
Yeah, you and I are going to have to get our programs together here, because my numbers don't match yours.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
You mentioned the number 15 in there for Kecoughtan, so I've got to get a name to go along with a number here. I'm sorry, you said her name was?
Felicia Kemp, number 15. That's Nikki Reed, number 10, with the ball. And Nikki is the point guard and does all the running the offense for the Phoebus Phantoms.
The Kecoughtan Warriors got the ball. They are in the white uniforms with the green trim. Phoebus, of course, in the blue and gold. Just underway, 4 8-minute quarters in high school basketball. From three-point range, it rims the basket and comes out. Kecoughtan, however, steals on the inbounds. This is Felicia Kemp. We've got a whistle. It went in. We'll have to see. I believe it's going to count.
It looks like they're going to call it good, Tim.
Well, now one official.
I guess what Ruben Lemons was just letting the official know that the basket did go in. It was up to him whether the foul was before or after the shot.
Okay, so the signal for the basket was not correct. There was no basket on the play. It was a player control foul. Nikki Reed steals and scores at the other end of the floor. So the Phantoms of Phoebus get on top 2-0. They have a 12-1 district record and a 14-4 overall record coming into the game. Kecoughtan, of course, 6-7 in the district, 7-11 overall.
Well, one thing that you'll notice about Phoebus, Tim, is they'll make the Kecoughtan girls play the whole court. They'll give them pressure man-to-man and zone defenses and pressure all over the court tonight. And that's just something they've been known to do all year.
Turnaround jumper by Monica Hart makes it 4-0. Left-handed dribble. The strong defense of Phoebus causing the Kecoughtan Warriors some troubles, and that defense was evident there as the Warrior lost the ball off her foot, and it'll belong to the Phantoms, leading 4-0.
Right, well, number 11 for the Kecoughtan Warriors, Tracy Turner, is going to try to pick up where Dawn Paps usually handles the ball, because Dawn handles the ball so well, it's hard to trap and press her. But right now, it's all Phoebus.
Felicia Kemp comes out very quickly. A 1-on-4. She's bottled up in the corner, and she'll kick it out. Tracy Turner, 15 feet away. It bounces around, and we've got a foul inside. This one will be charged to Roxanne Zur.
Well, one thing that we have to, Felicia Kemp's going to have to watch out for, Tim, is she knows that she's the only scorer with any consistency out there on the floor, and she tries to do too much. And, of course, you can't do that. You've got to go with the flow of the game. She's going to have to be careful not to be trying to do too much.
4-0, the Phantoms. Inside turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. It's touched last by Kecoughtan. Just underway from Kecoughtan High School, Tim Cole, Bob Hintz, and A.G. Womble. A.G. is roaming around and will undoubtedly have some interviews during the game. Baseline jumper is a little strong, rebounded by Phoebus, blocked by Felicia Kemp, and she'll control. Gracie Turner brings it up, number 11, calls play number 4. Again, the Phantom defense keeps Kecoughtan outside.
Well, they're a swarming type of defense, Tim. Uh-oh, they call an offensive foul, and that's going to hurt. Felicia Kemp can't let that happen. Now, she did not play in the Lafayette game, nor did Don Papp. So Kecoughtan went up there with neither one of their leading scorers.
Baseline feed, turnaround jumper. It doesn't go, but we've got a whistle underneath. And a foul charged against Kecoughtan. This one is charged against number 31 of Kecoughtan. That would be Valencia Urban. At the free throw line, Monica Hart. She has 2 of the 4 points for Phoebus. This one goes halfway down and comes out. We've got the boys game coming up as well tonight between the Phantoms and Kecoughtan. And then Friday night, we've got an extra bonus for you.
Oh, that's going to be an excellent game Friday night, Tim.
Denby High School will be up there for the Hampton-Denby game. Hope to see a lot of you fans out there. Tripped up was Turner, but no call. She's double teamed and a jump ball.
One thing she's got to watch, Tim, is you can't stop your dribble. Once she stops her dribble, Phoebus is clamping 2 people on her and tying her up.
It's Kecoughtan's arrow, so they'll inbounds. Comes to Turner. She's double teamed real quickly by Phoebus. And another jump ball, and she's screaming at the official for a foul, but none is forthcoming. So the double teaming of Phoebus pays off. 2 consecutive plays, they are able to create a tie-up, and now they'll get possession. Tammy Boggs feeds inside. It's battled for, and another jump ball. This time Turner is the one tying up the Phoebus player. Inbounds pass, Felicia Kemp quickly down the floor. Guarded by Tammy Boggs, puts an off-balance shot up. It's tipped around, no good. Rebound is put up, no good. And out come the Phoebus Phantoms. This is Carleen Hargrave, number 13. Top of the key to Tammy Boggs, now to Nikki Reed. From the baseline, a
nice shot, what a
16-footer by Tammy Boggs. And it's 7-0. Phoebus inbounds quickly down the floor. Rebecca Younger, number 22. One person back. She puts it off the glass and good.
Excellent concentration that time, following that ball all the way up and in.
7-2. Tammy Boggs hits 2 in a row.
She's got her stroke down, Tim. She's shooting that ball with a lot of confidence.
And we've got a timeout called. It looks like Kecoughtan will call a timeout as they have fallen behind by the score of 9-2. We have 3:44 as you're looking in to the Kecoughtan huddle. At least you were momentarily. Now we're going to get a good shot. And let's listen to the Kecoughtan cheerleaders.
Well, looking at the cheerleaders, Tim, let me give the people the airtime for tonight's game, both the boys and the girls. Now, Wednesday night at 9 p.m., we'll watch the boys play. That's the Phoebus and the Kecoughtan boys. That's Wednesday, 9 p.m. Now, Thursday, the boys will play at 9 a.m., and the girls will be playing, we'll be able to see that at 9 p.m. On Friday, the girls will be in at 9 a.m. in the morning, and the boys at 9 p.m. So that's the schedule for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday coming up for the next 3 nights. Be able to see some good high school basketball. And of course, the Denby games, we'll be able to give you the air times on those a little later on that we'll pick up this Friday night when Hampton goes up and is entertained by the Patriots.
Entertaining is a good word because that should be a real entertaining ball game.
Well, if they want to entertain them like they got entertained, they went down to Hampton and got beat, so they want to return the favor, I'm sure. But it'll be a good ball game.
Phoebus leading by 7. A little more than 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Bob, when we get a chance, if you wouldn't mind recognizing the coaching staffs for these two schools, I have some
certainly be glad to do that. Coaching staff for the Lady Warriors, Mr. Michael McCormick is the head coach, assisted by Mike Alves. And Mike and I go way back. Mike played basketball and football for me over at Sims Junior High School quite a few years ago.
Nikki Reed made the steal, but Phoebus is unable to convert, and the Warriors get it back. And our coaches for Phoebus.
And that's Mike Talon is the head coach for Phoebus. And I don't have his assistant coaches right off the top here, but Mike Talon's another fine. He's a fine coach. He's done an excellent job the whole time he's been out of Phoebus. And they really respect him on the peninsula and in the district and the state as far as that goes for his coaching prowess.
Didn't he play ball locally for Christopher Newport College?
CNC, yes, he was up there. There's a good shot of Mike McCormick yelling out some instructions. Very intense. I taught him that, Tim, how to be intense.
Nikki Reed feeds to Yolanda Keeler, back to Reed. Reed will shoot it, it's off the rim. And chased down by Tammy Boggs. She's hit 3 from that spot.
She's got her shot down. She's really playing that thing good.
11-2. And Kecoughtan breaks the press. They've got a 2-on-2. Turner puts it up a little quickly, and the Phantoms bring it back now, a technical foul, as I have a feeling that Tracy Turner had a little more to say than she should have to the referee about that particular play.
She felt like she was harassed a little bit and had some contact, and of course it was not called. And what you got to do is just forget it, going down and play ball. You can't say anything to official, because if you do, they're going to slap a T on you in a heartbeat. And they used to call me Coach T, and that wasn't because I was big like Mr. T.
I was going to say, your last name begins with an H. Tammy Boggs will shoot the technicals. And she gets one of the 2. And now Kecoughtan, check that, Phoebus will have the ball at center court, right in front of our broadcast position.
That's what hurts you with the technical foul, Tim, is not only give up a possible 2 points, which was scored on the 2 foul shots, but then they get the ball back and have a chance for a 4-point play.
Ball goes inside, it kicks out for Tammy Boggs. She'll put it off the glass, no good. Follows up her own shot. And finally comes loose for Turner. And she'll hold it up this time as the ball goes into the backcourt, and it'll be an over and back violation against Kecoughtan. You cannot bring the ball into the forecourt and then have it go into the backcourt off of your own player's hands, or off your own player, period. Inside feed, off the glass, good.
I see AG has got somebody down there he's going to speak to at the end of the first quarter, Tim.
Turner still harassed, finally gets the ball loose. This is Rebecca Younger. She's got the only basket for Kecoughtan. She puts it up, and a foul inside. Does not go, but she'll have 2 shots coming.
Well, this is one thing that is open to Kecoughtan. If they would just break somebody deep, they could get a ball down to them, because there's none of the Phoebus players, nobody playing center field back to stop a long pass. But all the Kecoughtan players are going up close, and of course, Phoebus just putting pressure on them, trying to get those 5-second turnovers.
She gets the roll, and she'll get a second shot. That's 3 points now for Rebecca Younger. She's got all the Kecoughtan points. Juanita Cook checks out for Phoebus, and she'll be replaced by Chantel Pitt, number 33. Second shot, no good. Nikki Reed down very quickly. Nice move to get around her defender. Puts it up and in. Nikki Reed with 4 points. And it's 16-3 in favor.
Somebody just needs to run fast down the other end so they can get that ball, Tim. nobody is breaking down court, and Kecoughtan needs to get the ball down at this end. And I'm sure Mike is going to say something to his players during the timeout, or during the halftime or quarter break anyway.
Reed gives to Pitt. Pitt double team, kicks it back out. Phoebus, of course, looking for the open player. Tammy Boggs to Reed. Into Hart. Hart off the front of the rim, no good. And it's chased down by Rebecca Younger. And the official says she stepped on the line. Didn't look like she did to me. But
well, it didn't me either, Tim. That's why I took an extra look. But that's Reuben Lemons. And I'm going to say, every time we do a ball game, a girls' ball game, Reuben is officiating. I think he knows her schedule.
Getting lots of airtime is Reuben.
But, you know, the officials like to look at these, too, because they can kind of watch and see else and see if they're doing in their position themselves where they're supposed to be. A good chance to critique themselves.
Carleen Hargrave comes in for Phoebus, replacing Chantel Pitt. So it's Nikki Reed and Yolanda Keeler with Boggs, Hargrave, the forwards, and the center is big Monica Hart.
She is a head taller than anybody else out there, isn't she, Tim?
Gets one of the two.
She's listed as 6 foot.
(17-3). Phoebus. Felicia Kemp puts it up, and Hart will bring it down. 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And lost on the baseline, it'll belong to Kecoughtan. Who is that individual that AG will be interviewing, do you know?
I'm not sure who that is. He has Coach Johnny Pauls, who is the athletic director, and I'm not sure who the other gentleman is over there, so he'll have to introduce him when he interviews him.
Felicia Kemp loses the ball, and then on the ensuing play, Carleen Hargrave took steps. 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tracy Turner. Felicia Kemp looks inside. Now she'll put it up from three-point range. It comes up short. Battled for underneath, and Nikki Reed brings it down quickly. 3-on-2. Nice move. Oh my goodness, it almost went in. Nikki Reed gets it back, doesn't realize there's 1 second left. In fact, she does get the shot off in time.
She was very aware of how much time was on that clock, Tim, and that's very good. So if the camera will go over to the right side, he'll pick up AG.
We'll listen up. Let's see if we can't get AG to come out a little bit on the court here so we can
there
get
he is
in the light. All right, take it away, AG.
Okay, Tim and Bob, we got Johnny Pauls and Kurt Newsom, two of the individuals that are responsible for this tremendous Kecoughtan football and athletic program in general. And Johnny, 17-3, things aren't looking too good at this point, though, for the Kecoughtan program.
We're having a tough time right now, AG. Phoebus has an excellent girls program, and we have a couple girls that I've hurt, which hasn't helped us. We got a tough time right now.
All right, Kurt Newsom, congratulations again on that great season. I think 7-2 in the regular season and first time in the playoffs. Tell us your thoughts about next year.
Well, we're going to field a young football team next year, but with the success that we were able to have this year, we're real pleased and excited about next year.
Okay, good enough. All right, Tim and Bob, back to you.
Thank you, AG. That was Kirk Newsom. I didn't recognize Kirk.
He didn't have his football with him.
We didn't have his football, and he looked so relaxed.
Well, our hats off to Kurt Newsom, and a fine job his Kecoughtan Warriors football team did this year.
And he will be the first one to tell you that his team had a tremendous work ethics, and that was because of Coach Pauls, who coached that team prior to Kirk taking it over.
Kecoughtan has the ball to start the second quarter, and now we've got a blocking foul charged to number 31. That would be Irvin of Kecoughtan. That's her second. And the bonus time is in effect for both teams. Or at least one of the scoreboards says it is, and the one doesn't. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I know Phoebus is in fact.
I don't think that Phoebus has committed that many fouls for Kecoughtan to be in the bonus yet.
At the free throw line, Tammy Boggs, who led all the scorers here in the first quarter, or at least in the first half so far. She has 7 points. Looking to increase that, she will not get the bonus as it rims the basket and comes out. And Kemp and Turner will bring the ball up. And it's knocked into the backcourt by the Phoebus player, so no over and back. Now it's knocked away and a jump ball, or at least a tie-up of the ball, and the possession arrow belongs to Phoebus.
Well, my heart goes out to number 11 for the Kecoughtan Warriors, Tracy Turner. She's trying to do so much out there that she hasn't been doing all year, and it's hard to come out, break the press, call the offense, and try to run it with pressure on you when you haven't been doing it all year.
Of course, she's replacing Dawn Pabst, and Tammy Boggs connects again from her favorite spot on the court. 9 points for Tammy. Dawn Pabst, of course, an outstanding athlete here at Kecoughtan throughout the last several years. Great softball player as well as a basketball player. I'm sure there's some other sports she's excelling in as well. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Phoebus. Are you aware of any other sports she might be participating in? Is she involved with track and that type of thing?
To my knowledge, softball and basketball are the two things that she excels in. And of course, you know, it's like all parents, they don't want her doing too much to take away from the academics. And she's a good student. And I know she is just aching to get in that game tonight. I see her sitting over there on the edge of her seat, wanting to get out there and play, but she can't. But she'll be able to play in the tournament, and that's important.
Whistle inside. I'm unable to pick up the signal, but the foul is against Kecoughtan.
Yeah, it was against number 12 for the Warriors, Tim, which is Roxanne Zur.
I have that unofficially as her second personal foul. The Phantoms are shooting the bonus. Monica Hart will get a bonus shot.
And Monica Hart's got a real nice stroke at that foul line. She does a good job of follow through, and she has made, what, a couple free throws already this game.
Connects on both of them this time. She has 8 points on the night, unofficially. I hesitate, or I quickly say unofficially, because I am still getting organized here as we're almost halfway through the first half. Unfortunately, with this being a work day for the rest of us, except yourself, of course. You have
well, I did put some time in today, Tim.
I had to rush over here from outer Mongolia. I had to pack a lunch. In fact, I see you packed me a lunch.
I'm looking out for you. I didn't want you to get peaked and get run down on me.
I could sit here for 2 weeks before I lost any real body fat.
Well, I just want to let you know, not all those cookies aren't yours now. I put extra cookies in there.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
That's
Who else?
right.
Are those for Sam? I see Dr. Stills here to our right.
He's keeping Scotty on the ball back in the truck.
Little more than 6 minutes to go here in the first half.
Oh, nice steal by Felicia Kemp.
Felicia Kemp, 1 on 3. She'll go all the way, but it doesn't go. Tammy Boggs kicks it out for Nikki Reed. 2 on 3, and Nikki wisely holds up, waits for the rest of her teammates to get down court. Good little floor general, Nikki Reed. Monica Hart will kiss it off the glass. It doesn't go. Rebound by Cook, no good. And chased down by Tammy Boggs.
Here's a shot.
Tammy Boggs is deadly from that corner.
She's in double figures tonight, I believe, so far, isn't she?
She has 11 unofficially. 5 baskets and a free throw, and I would have to guess there's a double dribble as Tracy Turner bounced the ball once after she got control of it and then stopped.
She actually fumbled the ball and it dribbled. She picked it up and then dribbled again, and he counts that as a double dribble. She is just really frustrated out there because there's a lot of pressure being put on her.
Tammy Boggs crashes the zone for the rebound, and she'll be called for the personal foul, I do believe. So Tammy not content to just be a shooter. She wants to get some of those rebounds and play defense. And in doing so, her exuberance causes her to fouled the player. And Felicia Kemp, it's been the story of the first half for Kecoughtan. It's just been frustration after frustration.
Well, they don't have the excellent ball handler out there on the court, and they got people doing things that they normally don't do, and that really creates some problems. If you haven't done it all year long, it's hard to go into a ball game and start doing something you haven't been doing, plus the pressure that the Phoebus Phantoms put on you. They put a lot of pressure on, Tim. At halftime, we got AG's got Revis Conrad, the head coach for the boys Warriors here at Kecoughtan. He's going to interview, maybe get some words of wisdom from Revis.
Monica Hart misses the front of the 1-and-1, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Phoebus, and now a wholesale substitution for the Phantoms.
I want you to pick all those girls up.
Now
Number 20 is Jackie Sechrist. 23 is Tanya Brooks. See if I can pick any more up. 13, that's Carleen Hargrove.
And while we're going down our lineup here, Felicia Kemp gets
Chanel Pitt is number 33, and I'm missing one.
We'll get these girls recognized as quickly as we can.
Veronica Donnell, number 32 is the other one. That's the Phoebus quintet out there right now.
Jackie Sechrist.
Oh, that's nice touch on that ball.
Looked pretty good, didn't it? So the Phantoms have emptied the bench here.
And you see what Mike Talon is doing. He's got a 20-point lead, and he's not going to embarrass these girls. He took that full court press off and said, okay, we're going to let the girls bring the ball up, give my second unit get some experience out here with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Rebecca Younger, and she will be charged with the offensive foul. Took a heavy fall there, but she gets up all right.
That was number 13 that did a good job. Carleen Hargrove got in the way. I mean, not got in the way, but established a position, and that was definitely a charge.
(25-7) in favor of the Phoebus Phantoms. Jackie Sechrist all the way across court.
That skip pass has become very effective against zones. They used to, when I was coaching, that was a no-no. All I had coaches said, no, you don't do that. You don't throw the ball across court like that against the zone, but it's called a skip pass. Now it's something you should do. You move it before the zone can shift on you. Felicia Kemp with a three-pointer. And I think we got a foul on number 30 for the Warriors, Tim. That's Barbara Hutchinson who is in for the Warriors.
So both teams are now in the bonus situation. Of course, Phoebus has been for some time. Tanya Brooks, number 23, will be stepping to the free throw line, looking for her first point of the night. She'll be shooting 1-and-1. Kecoughtan will bring it down. It's tough going inside there. Finally controlled by the Phantoms. Got a breakaway. And the basket is good. Carleen Hargrave gets two. It's 27-7. Felicia Kemp will fire it up off the glass, rims the basket and comes out. And back come the Phantoms.
Now Kecoughtan is staying in that 2-1-2 zone because they can't match up with the man-to-man. Normally the first unit they can anyway. Now this unit they might be able to, but I see that number 25 for the Warriors is coming in. That's Jamie Pardue. And I think Phoebus has got a new one that came in too, Tim. I didn't pick up number 41.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a name to go along with the number.
Oh, okay.
We'll hopefully find out who that young lady is for you. 20-point lead for the Phantoms.
That may be Chapman. Excuse me.
Pardon me?
That may be Chapman. I may have that maybe 41 instead of 14.
So they'll bring it down to this end of the court as the foul is charged. Phoebus at the free throw line, leading by 20. 2:33 to go here in the first half. Tim Cole with Bob Hintz and A.G. Womble. And Dr. Sam Stills and crew here at Kecoughtan High School. We're happy to be bringing this game to you. Off the mark, and we've got a foul on the free throw, or was that a lane violation?
Well, I don't know if it was a lane violation or what, but it looked like the ball didn't hit the rim anyway, which would have been a violation. But it looked like he called a lane violation, Tim. That was Don Pittard, the umpire.
Tracy Turner will fire it. It comes off the rim. Back come the Phantoms. Carlene Hargrave holds it up, waits for her team to set up. And we've got another traveling call. Apparently, Carlene Hargrave dragged her foot the last couple of times as she is looking around and faking the pass. She's lifting up her pivot foot.
Yeah, that's evidently that's what he's calling, because she is making a fake to get the zone to shift, and as she's doing it, she's evidently dragging a pivot foot. That's a nice skip pass.
Oh, that one wasn't
nice
so good.
Nice anticipation.
Jackie Sechrist will drive the lane, and it won't go. Carlene Hargrave follows, no good. Knocked out of bounds, it belongs to Phoebus.
That's sometimes the hardest shot to make, Tim. The shot that you buy yourself, and it's a layup. Now, number 24 for the Warriors coming in. That's Shannon Wayman, number 24.
As you give Tracy Turner a well-deserved break here with 1:47 to go in the first half. Sechrist, good pass underneath. A block, but a foul is charged. And that'll be Felicia Kemp. That'll be unofficially, that will be her second foul.
Yeah, I know she had an offensive foul at the beginning, but I don't think she's had anything other than those two.
At the free throw line, Veronica Darnell, number 32, on the 1-and-1. And we've got, what do we got?
It was not supposed to be a two-shot foul. She wasn't
foul.
active shooting, Tim.
Okay, so a little bit of confusion. It's straightened out, and she'll get her second shot. And now we've got a lane violation against Darnell. So
yeah, it was the shooter. Yeah, the shooter went across the lane too soon.
Shooter can't cross that line until the ball hits the rim.
Right, now the rest of them can leave as soon as the ball leaves the shooter's hand.
Kecoughtan using a lot of reserves as well. And here come the Phantoms. Carlene Hargrave doing a little high dribbling. Sechrist inside for Pitt. Comes off for Darnell. Sechrist again. Her pass can't be held by her teammate, and it'll belong to Kecoughtan. 1:10 remaining.
That was an excellent pass. The young lady underneath the basket was not prepared for the ball. But Jackie Sechrist did a good job of bringing that ball in. We got a minute to go in the game. Check that, in the half.
And a bank shot put up and good by Carlene Hargrave. That is her second basket of the game.
Well, both teams are just playing a standard 2-1-2 zone with no tricks or anything on it.
Carlene
You can't be
Hargrave.
lazy in your passes, Tim.
Can't telegraph them like that.
And that's exactly, you can't throw a lazy pass in the zone, against the zone. They'll pick it off in a minute.
31-7.
Well, AG's got both coaches over there. He's got Jerry Gentry and Reeves Conrad. The coaches will be coaching against each other in the next game, Tim. So as soon as halftime, we wrap this thing up, we'll send it over to AG.
And we've got a foul inside. Switch charge to Shannon Wayman, 24. Carleen Hargrave will be at the free throw line. So the Phantoms could have been really damaging the scoreboard had they connected on any of these free throws. They've been stone cold from the free throw line. 2 seconds to go. Kecoughtan inbounds it, and that's going to be your first half.
And that was a real smart play by number 13 for the Phantoms, Carleen Hargrove.
So at halftime, our score is Kecoughtan 9, Phoebus 31. We're going to go over to A.G. Wamba now, and who you got with you now, A.G.?
We got Jerry Gentry and Revis Conrad, and Jerry, last time you two guys met, you won by 2. What are your thoughts about tonight's game?
Well, I'd like to win by 2 again. I'd be happy.
Okay, Revis, you just talked about that heartbreaking loss. What type game you expect tonight?
I think it'll be a pretty good ball game. I think the competition level will be very high. Anytime Kecoughtan plays Phoebus in anything, it's a lot of competition. It always has been, whether it's football, basketball, baseball. It makes no difference. The kids just really get up for the ball game.
All right, Revis, how are you gonna stop this Chappelle kid tonight?
Well, I hope we play a little bit better defense than we did the last time, especially the last shot that he took. It was a beauty for him. It was a heartbreaker for us.
All right, Jerry, what about Kecoughtan now? What type of defense and offensive plans do you think it's going to take to beat them?
Well, we've got to shut down that three-point game. It takes no genius to know that. If we can do anything to contain them outside, and hopefully we can hang with them.
You guys aren't giving away any secrets, are you?
We don't have many secrets to tell.
Okay, good luck to both of you tonight. All right, Tim and Bob. Thanks a lot.
All right, A.G., thank you.
That was an excellent. And you noticed that both coaches were kind of hedging what they were saying, and I don't blame them.
Well, you don't get two coaches together at the same time very often, at least the opposing coaches.
No, and when you do, you got to be very careful what you say.
These guys could go for the diplomatic corps right now. All right, we're at halftime, and our score, Phoebus ladies 31, Kecoughtan ladies 9. We'll be back with our halftime scoring summary and the second half of action after this brief timeout. Tim Cole, Bob Hintz, and A.G. Womble back here. Second half just about set to get underway. And we've got a traveling call.
Well, one thing they do, and if the people caught it, but there's no jump balls now, Tim. The beginning of the second half or the end of the quarters, they jump at the beginning of the game, and that's the only time they jump. Kecoughtan took the ball out, and then he went right down, and the young lady, Felicia Kemp, traveled. Tammy Bogg starting right off where she left, Tim.
That's where she liked to hit from the other end of the court earlier. She was the leading scorer in the first half with 11 points. Tracy Turner trying to break the timeline, and it's knocked out of bounds. The last touch by Phoebus. Just run down the scoring for you, if I may. Tammy, as I mentioned, had 11 points, 4 points for Nikki Reed, 6 points for Carleen Hargrave, 8 points for Monica Hart, and 2 points for Jackie Sechrist, rounding out the 31 points for Phoebus. For Kecoughtan, they had Rebecca Younger had 3 points, and then Tracy Turner, Jamie Pardue, and Felicia Kemp each with 2 for a total of 9.
Well, Phoebus has come out with a sticking man-to-man defense on the Lady Warriors and is just not letting them penetrate, getting the ball close to the basket or anything.
Kecoughtan being quite patient as they are looking for the shot. Kecoughtan, of course, in the white uniforms with the green trim. Felicia Kemp back to Turner. Turner filling in for Dawn Pabst. Turner's shot bounces around, and finally Tammy Bogg controls for the Phantoms.
Now we need to let the fans know, Tim, she's not really taking Dawn's place as such. She does play quite a bit for the Warriors, but she is in a role that she's not used to, and that's being the point guard and running the offense and trying to break the press and all, and that's what Dawn Pabst does real well. In fact, A.G. Womble is going to try to get Don and talk to at the end of the third quarter.
Kecoughtan having some trouble as they have a foul in the backcourt, however. Looks like Tammy Boggs is going to be charged with the personal. That's 2 on Tammy. Phoebus comes out with their original starting lineup on the court, leading by the score of 35-9.
Well, I see that Mike McCormick, coach for the Warriors, at least he's got somebody breaking down court now. And that'll loosen up that press a little bit.
Felicia Kemp will take a half-hearted shot. The ball is kicked away by the Lady Phantoms. And back comes Kemp, and she drives. He puts it in, and a blocking foul. So Felicia Kemp will get the basket, and the foul will be charged to number 24. That would be Juanita Cook of Phoebus. Why don't you go again, Bob, if you don't mind, giving us some play times for this particular game for the girls.
Tonight's game, the girls are going to be played Thursday night at 9 p.m. and Friday morning at 9 a.m. And the second game we're doing tonight, the boys will be shown at 9 p.m. on Wednesday and Friday nights and at 9 a.m. on Thursday morning.
Nikki Reed converts at the other end of the floor. And there you go. You don't get that very often. There you see the ball jammed.
That doesn't happen very often. And had that not been a foul in that case, it would have been a jump ball and it would have gone to whoever had the next possession. But in this case, there was a foul called, so the young lady will get a foul shot because it was during the act of shooting. So Felicia Kemp will get 2 shots.
(37-11) in favor of Phoebus. Lady Phantoms having an excellent season, 14-4 overall, 12-1 in the district. Felicia Kemp will get a second try. And Felicia is perfect on both of those, so now it's 37-13. 24-point lead for the Lady Phantoms. Nikki Reed, Carleen Hargrave play catch. Find Tammy Boggs open. She feeds it into Monica Hart. Hart looks strong.
Does a good job on that turnaround shot. They're very patient, this Phoebus team.
Monica Hart had 8 points at half. She's got double figures now. She and Tammy Boggs. Tammy now is up to 15 points on the evening. Last touched by the Phantoms. Tracy Turner will inbounds. Her shot is a little strong. It's rebounded by the Warriors. Felicia again will try it. Again too strong. And this time Tammy Boggs will throw a quick pass down court. Knocked around momentarily, and finally Nikki Reed controls. Bounce pass underneath, and we should have a traveling call.
That was an excellent pass from Nikki. The young lady just took that extra step before she shot the foul. Shot the layup.
4:28 to go in the third quarter. Kecoughtan gets the ball after the turnover by Phoebus. Tracy can't get it to go.
That was a good give and go. She passed and cut towards the basket. She just missed the shot, but it was an excellent play.
Boggs from a different place on the court. It doesn't seem to make much difference.
She has really improved her shooting, Tim. I remember the first game we watched her, she shot, but not with the confidence that she's shooting with tonight.
At this point, she personally has outscored Kecoughtan by 4 points. She has 17 of her team's 41. And Nikki Reed will be called for the personal.
It still is non-shooting foul. I don't know how many fouls that are. That is the second half, but Phoebus has created more fouls this quarter than they did almost in the whole first half.
Now a midcourt violation will turn the ball over to the Phantoms. And we've got a substitution. Tanya Brooks will come in along with Jackie Seacrest. And Chantel Pitt will come out. And now we've got a timeout being called by Kecoughtan. 41-13 as you look into the huddle of the Phoebus Phantoms. They are, I'm not sure of the standings exactly in the league.
Well, they're in second place, one game behind Menchville. The Menchville girls, I think, are undefeated at this point, Tim. And
you're exactly right. You have done your homework.
They will play Menchville Friday night. I told Mike Talent, I said, I wish we could split our crew and go up and catch the Menchville girls game and then swing over catch the Hampton boys game. But they're both, I think it'll be a logistics.
We get our satellite disc put up, we can do this kind of stuff, see?
But that would be an excellent, because that's going to be an excellent game, because the winner of the regular season gets an automatic berth to the regionals. So, you know, it's very important to win. If you don't, then it's whoever wins the district tournament, or if it's the same person winning the district that won the regular season, then it's the second place team will go to the regional. They'll send 2 teams to the regionals.
Phoebus' only loss this year in district play was at the hands of the Menchville Monarchs. Whistle inside, traveling before the shot. Phoebus suffered a 70-60 loss at the hands of Menchville and will hopefully get a chance to redeem themselves this Friday night. And now we got substitutions coming in.
Yeah, number 12 for Kecoughtan was the one that started. Roxanne Zurer is back in. She started the ball game.
Tracy Turner being double teamed, and she tries to throw it out of bounds off the Phoebus Phantom girl, but it doesn't work. So the relentless double teaming of the Phantoms pays off. Nikki Reed will shoot from 15. It doesn't go. Chased down in a corner with an insurmountable lead. The Phantoms still hustling. Tammy Boggs, nothing but net.
She is on fire tonight, Tim, from that side. I think she's made almost all of her points from the side.
I believe you're right. With maybe one exception, most all of her shots have come from about 12 to 15 feet right around on that baseline. Rebecca Younger will fire it up. It comes off, and Nikki Reed has it. Sees the lady down court, gives it to Tammy Boggs, and it doesn't go.
She was a little too far under the basket that time when she gathered herself to shoot the ball.
Felicia Kemp from 13, off the glass, no good. And again, Tammy Boggs with the rebound. 2 on 3, and now Nikki Reed will hold it up. Sees a teammate underneath and puts it in.
She's very aware of the situation on the court and will find the open ball player underneath the basket. I'm very impressed with Nikki. She's doing an excellent job tonight finding the open player.
Juanita Cook was the open player, and she breaks the score column. Tracy Turner will get 2. So that's her second basket for the night. One in the first half, one here in the second half. As you said, she has assumed the point guard role. Tammy Boggs misses one of the rare times tonight she's missed from that spot.
Well, her shooting percentages has got to be in the 70s, Tim. She has not missed many shots tonight.
Younger back to Turner, anticipated by Nikki Reed, and Reed will be called for the foul. She got the body as she dove for the ball, and now an entire 5-person substitution for the Phantoms.
And
we'll get
you
those
want to
names.
pick them up, Tim?
Sure we can. We got Veronica Darnell, number 32, Tanya Brooks, number 23. We've got Carleen Hargrave, number 13, Chantel Pitt, number 33. And if I can make out that last number, yeah, that's Yolanda Keeler, number 12. Tracy Turner gets her second basket in a moment or two. And she has 6 points now, 45-17. And dragging that pivot foot.
You got to be watching that pivot foot. They have done that quite a few times tonight.
Yolanda Keeler. A minute and 8 seconds. Turner's shot no good. Rebecca Younger off the glass. Battled for inside. And it's chased down by Rebecca Younger. Felicia Kemp looks inside. Now Rebecca will shoot. Yes. So Rebecca Younger had the first 3 points for Kecoughtan and hasn't scored since. And now she gets her 4th and 5th points. 45-19 inside of a minute to go in the third quarter. And another traveling call as Carleen Hargrave was indecisive momentarily, and in doing so moved that pivot foot.
Well, that's what she did the first half, Tim. If you remember when she came in, she would fake a pass one way and drag that pivot foot. She was called on it about 2 or 3 times the first half, and it's already about the second time this half.
Felicia Kemp for 3. Yes. No three-pointer?
Evidently if toe was on the line, looked like a three-pointer from here.
Looked pretty good. We'll give her 2.5. Looked like she was well outside the 3-point mark there. But the official did not indicate the home run sign, so we'll have to assume that it was not. 45-21, as in the second half here, Kecoughtan has been able to equal their entire first half output and then some. Phoebus loses it out of bounds with 2 seconds to go.
Now, I'm wondering if the Kecoughtan Warriors are aware of how much time is on the clock.
Well, it won't matter because Felicia Kemp has the ball go off her foot. And before they can regain control, the third quarter has come to an end. And we've got a 45-21 score. And now, as you can see on your screen, we're going to go over to A.G. Womble and the injured Dawn Pabst.
All right, Tim and Bob, now we got the Peninsula District's scoring leader, Dawn Pabst. Dawn, why aren't you dressed out tonight?
Well, I had strep throat, and I'm allergic to penicillin, and I got a urine tract infection, and it's kind of like kept me down and stuff.
How you feel sitting on the sidelines tonight?
It's not too good. I wish I could be out there playing.
I think you got about an 18-point average. Things been going well for you this season. What do you attribute it to?
Yeah, well, my teams worked hard with me during practice. You know, I just practiced real hard, and I practice after practice, you know, after hours, and just try my hardest.
You're down 21-45. What kind of words of encouragement could you give your teammates now?
Just keep working together.
All right, good luck the rest of the season, Dawn.
All right, thank you.
All right, Tim and Bob, Dawn Pabst.
Thanks a lot. That young lady has really done a good job for the Kecoughtan Warriors, and I know she is just beside herself because she can't get in this ball game and help her teammates. But she's got good wisdom. Just keep working together, and that's what you got to do.
All right, we're underway with the fourth and final quarter. Inside, Monica Hart off the glass and good. So she's got 12 points unofficially on the evening. And it's 47-21, Phoebus. And we've got a whistle inside, a travel on Felicia Kemp before the shot. Fourth and final quarter. The Lady Phantoms looking towards that game Friday night, that rematch with Mitchville. We would like to encourage all of you that are watching this game on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday to come on out.
But if they watch it on Friday, they're not going to be able to see it.
They're watching it Friday morning, see?
Okay.
I've read my list of
You read your list.
Here.
You're all right, Tim. I'm just checking you out. You're all right.
All right, Rebecca Younger, I believe that was, that scored that basket. It's 47-23. Looks like AG just donated his Coca-Cola to us. Baseline jumper, and I believe the basket's going to count. Monica Hart with another bucket. She'll be at the free throw line trying to make it a three-point play. And she does. So Monica Hart had 8 points at halftime, and she's added 7 here in the second half, 15 on the evening.
Excellent job by Tammy Boggs feeding Nikki Reed on a breakaway to get that layup, Tim. Seem to have a squeal coming in over our audio. We apologize for that while we're trying to get it fixed.
Felicia Kemp has it knocked away. Tammy Boggs, Nikki Reed, 2-on-1. Nikki Reed will put it up, and a heavy collision. And I believe we have a blocking foul charged to Rebecca Younger, number 22, as she went down hard in her efforts to keep Nikki from the snowbird. But she seems to be all right. That's not the first time she's been on the floor hard tonight.
No, that's for sure.
And
well, she's been replaced by number 25, Tim. Jamie Pardue is back in, giving Rebecca Younger a little blow.
That's 9 points now for Nikki Reed unofficially. And this one is good as well. So a 10-point night for Nikki Reed, a 19-point evening for Tammy Boggs, 15 for Monica Hart, as the Phoebus Phantoms are doing a super job tonight, looking to up their Peninsula District record to 13-1 with a victory tonight. Tammy Boggs anticipated a pass. She'll go in all alone. Oh, and she misses the snowbird, and Nikki Reed follows good. So Tammy Boggs misses the uncontested layup, but her teammate Nikki Reed is there to clean up. 56-23, Phoebus.
That should be an eye-opener to some of these people. Don't assume that the easy layup is going to be made. You follow in, and a lot of times you'll pick up the loose ball or the missed shot and get the basket like Nikki did on that time. We got timeout, Tim.
56-23. While we have this timeout, let's see if we can't advise you of also the boys' game that was played Tuesday night, Kecoughtan and Phoebus, these same two schools. And that game is airing. Well, let's see, the first time you'd be able to hear me tell you about it would be too late anyway. So, but the next time, if you wanted to stay home Friday night and catch the ball game, the boys' game would be played here on Channel 27 at 9 p.m. Friday night, Phoebus and Kecoughtan. And as I said before, as you mentioned, these Kecoughtan Warriors, the Phoebus Phantoms will be playing against Menchville. Now, the boys' game is fairly anticlimactic. The Menchville boys' team, I believe, is still winless, whereas the girls' team is undefeated in district play.
Undefeated. They've just got mirror.
Yep, the Menchville boys are 0-18, and the Menchville girls are 15-3 and 13-0 in the district. Monica Hart can't get it to roll in, and we've got a foul on Juanita Cook, number 24 for the Phantoms. 5:48 remains in the fourth quarter, 56-23 in favor of the Phantoms. And they're going to bring it down the other end of the court, and the Kecoughtan Warriors will be at the free throw line. Roxanne Zur, number 12, will be shooting the 1-and-1. She banks it in for her first point of the night. Second one doesn't go. And we had a lane violation against Phoebus, so she'll get a second chance. So I guess in the statistics, Bob, that doesn't even count as an attempt then, does it?
No, it doesn't, Tim. It doesn't count as an attempt at all.
However, that one does, and she'll go, 1 for 2, and it's last touched by Phoebus, so Kecoughtan getting some extra chances here. Tracy Turner will inbounds underneath the basket. All the way out for Felicia Kemp, and then Felicia took steps. .545 remains in our ball game. 56-24. The Lady Phantoms in control. Tammy Boggs will pull up from 15, out of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound between Zur and Hart, and a foul is called against Monica Hart. I believe. Seems to be some discussion. And in fact, that is what's going to happen. So Monica Hart will be called for the personal foul. She's got 15 points, just to keep you informed of the scoring leaders here. Nikki Reed has 12 on the night, 19 for Tammy Boggs, 2 for Juanita Cook, 6 for Carleen Hargrave, and the other 2 for Jackie Sechrist. Run into the 1 and 1 doesn't go, and of course you don't get the bonus. Lady Phantoms now will bring it up. Nikki Reed, she really has that very positive way that she handles the ball.
She really does.
She knows what she's going to do with it all the time.
And that's called confidence. She knows the situation on the floor. She knows where her players are. She knows what kind of defense is being run against her. And she's just got all that kind of in her mind, and she knows what's going to open, what's going to be there, and how to work the ball in and get it to the open ball player.
So Val Irvin, number 31, fouls out of the ball game for Kecoughtan. And she'll check out of the ball game, being replaced by Barbara Hutchison, number 30. 5:18 to go in the ball game, 56-24. Monica Hart looking to increase her scoring total, and she does. So Monica Hart not only can shoot baskets, but she's also converted on 7 free throws tonight.
She has got an excellent touch from the foul line, Tim, and when you're a big player like that and you do a lot of work inside, you're going to spend a lot of time at the foul line.
And an over and back as Kecoughtan threw the ball away and had to chase it down to the backcourt. Reed into Hart, turnaround jumper, swish.
She's having a good game tonight also.
She and Tammy Boggs unofficially tied for the scoring lead with 19 points apiece. They've accounted for 38 of the 60 points that Phoebus has. Bad pass picked off, and Juanita Cook tries to give it to Tammy Boggs. She chases it down, and now it's picked off inside, and back come the Kecoughtan Warriors. Felicia Kemp will drive all the way, and it goes off the rim, no good. And we've got a couple of Phoebus Phantoms on the floor. One of them kind of slow to get up.
This is what kind of scares the coaches. You got your starters out there, and they got a 30-point lead. You don't want anybody to get hurt on a silly play.
And I wouldn't want to get in Felicia Kemp's way if she had a good head of steam, because she's a good-sized girl. And you don't really want to try and slow one of these girls down, because they'll run you over.
They will that.
Felicia Kemp gets the first one to rim out. She'll get a second shot. She has amassed 8 points unofficially for the evening. And she's 0 for 2 at the free throw line this time. And Nikki Reed's pass goes out of bounds. Last touch by her teammate, Yolanda Keeler. So the Warriors will bring it back up. 4:20 remain in the ball game. Tracy Turner, who has been bumped and bruised all night long, is fouled this time.
She has not been happy because she has been hammered out there and feels like she should have been at the foul line a lot more than she has, Tim.
And again, wholesale substitutions for the Lady Phantoms. Tracy Turner at the free throw line with 6 points. The left-hander puts it up, no good. And last touched by Phoebus, I believe. Finally controlled by the Lady Phantoms. Inside of 4 minutes to go. Carleen Hargrave, and her pass for Jackie Sechrist is out of bounds. It looked like she might have faked her own teammate out there.
Well, she has been doing that all night and getting a traveling call, and that time she really did fake Jackie Sechrist right out.
Alicia Kemp, air ball, and a foul as Barbara Hutchison reached over the back of the Phoebus player. And oddly enough, Kecoughtan is not over the limit on their fouls, so Phoebus will bring it in bounds.
Well, that's a switch from the first half, Tim. It looks like they're both in a bonus now. Any foul from now on, they both will be in a bonus.
3:20 to go. 60-24, the Lady Phantoms will increase their record to 13-1 in the district and 15-4, looking for that rematch on Friday night against Menchville. A couple of real good ball games lined up for Friday night. Hampton will play the Denby Patriots. We'll be there for that game. Baseline jumper is no good, but a foul is called, and Tanya Brooks will go to the free throw line.
The foul is on Barbara Hutchison, Tim, number 30 for the Warriors.
That's 3 on her. Tanya Brooks, scoreless on the night, will get 2 shots. She is no longer scoreless. So 2 points for Tanya Brooks, and it's 62-24. Got to take my hats off to the Kecoughtan Warriors team. They playing without their district leading scorer, Don Paps. They've certainly put a good effort out tonight.
Well, they really have, because they're against one of the better teams in the state in this Phoebus team.
Jackie Sechrist can't get it to go. Chantel Pitt rebounds. Arlene Hargrave, no good. Battle for inside, and now a foul is called.
It looks like it's number 15, Felicia Kemp, is the one that's charged with the foul. She's not too happy. You can see her standing with her hands on her hips. She said, I don't believe this. Been frustrated all night. We got wholesale substitution for the Warriors. Felicia Kemp's going out. Tracy Turner's going out, number 25.
Jamie Pardue leaves.
Pardue will
2
leave.
points.
The new ones we got in, Tim, is number 10 is LaTanya Wilkinson. Who's the other one there? Number 24 is Shannon Wyman.
And number 20 is Trina Perryman.
There we go. Round out that group out there for the Warriors. Number 12, Roxanne Zor, and number 24, we called her, didn't we? Oh, number 30 is the other one out there for the Warriors, Barbara Hutchinson.
Inside of 2 minutes to go now. Lady Phantoms will bring it up. And stolen by the Warriors. 63-24. And Carleen Hargrave steals for the Phantoms, but she loses control. And now it looks a little ragged out there. The fun begins.
Getting excited here towards the end. It didn't look like anybody wanted to grab that ball, Tim. We got under a minute and 15 to go.
And now timeout is called by the Lady Phantoms as they will get even more substitutions in there to test our knowledge of the players and their numbers.
Well, Tim, I don't have a 44, and I see a 44 and a 14, and 41, I don't know. There, we apologize for not having all the names and the numbers. Looks like number 31 is going in, and I don't even have her on my roster.
Well, they've reached down into perhaps the JV ranks for some of these players tonight.
They may have, Tim. I don't know.
Only a minute and 8 seconds remain. And just real quickly, I'll recap the leading scorers tonight. Tammy Boggs and Monica Hart unofficially tied with 19 points apiece. Nikki Reed finishes on a strong note with 12. 6 points for Carleen Hargrave, 2 points for Juanita Cook, 3 points for Tanya Brooks, and 2 for Jackie Sechrist. And the Lady Warriors are led by Felicia Kemp with 8 points, 7 for Rebecca Younger, 6 for Tracy Turner, 1 for Roxanne Zor, and Jamie Pardue had 2 at this point. Some discussion at the scorers table seems to be resolved here as we've got, as you mentioned, Bob, numbers for people that we have no names.
Well, I got 22, Lynetta Allen. I don't have, 11 is Lucretia Williams. 41 I don't have, 14 is Chapman. 32, Veronica Donnell. So I got a couple of them, Tim. I haven't got them all.
.51 seconds to go. Last touched by the Phantoms. Half a minute to go, and the clock is moving. 63-24. The Phoebus Phantoms on top. Controlled by Kecoughtan. Double dribble. Barbara Hutchison took a dribble, stopped, and then started again. Of course, can't do that. 5 seconds to go. And that is
He
the
just
ball
wasn't
game.
strong enough, Tim, on that last shot. 63-24. And the Warriors did a valid job to be out there with not having their leading scorer, Tim. That really hurts them when you don't have your leading scorer, your point guard who runs your offense. It kind of settles the team down to Dawn Paps, but we hope she gets well real soon. I know having this penicillin reaction is a real dangerous thing. I'm allergic to penicillin. I know what she's talking about, but we hope she gets better and is in good shape when the district tournament comes around.
Okay, so the final score from Kecoughtan High School.
We're going to have AG's going to have some people over there he's going to talk to. He's got look like Tammy Brooks and Nikki Reed. So let's go to AG.
All right.
Girl basketball players here. Tammy Boggs, great game. Your thoughts?
Thank you. I'm just glad we win. I'm looking forward to playing Friday. I was hoping that we win tonight. That way we can win Friday. I'm hoping.
All right, hold on just a second. Mike, your thoughts on the big win?
I just wanted to get this one over with. I know they've been looking ahead to Friday, and I was afraid we'd come out here and look sloppy, and we did. But we never got our chemistry going until the second half.
This young lady had a great game. Your thoughts on the big win, Monica?
Well, just like they are, I'm just waiting for Friday.
Were you waiting for Friday too?
Yes, we all are.
Okay, what's going to happen Friday night?
Hopefully we'll win.
All right, how far can this team go, Nikki?
All the way to state.
Okay, Mike, your thoughts on the rest of the season? I'm not sure we'll see any more before the playoffs.
We got a good chance if we get in the right bracket, provided we don't screw up from here on out, and we get in the right bracket. We can do pretty well even as young as we are. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Have been all year.
All right, great game tonight, and good luck the rest of the season. Thank you. Tim and Bob.
All right, AG, thank you. Again, a final score, Phoebus 63, Kecoughtan 24. For Bob Hintz, AG Womble, Dr. Sam Stills, and our entire crew. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good evening.